guys, welcome to today's video, which is going to be pretty exciting because we have the unbagging of the Hobbii Bingo winnings. Yes, it can happen to you. You too can win Hobbii Bingo. First of all, let me just say, I am not in any way affiliated with Hobbii. I wish I was, but I'm not. Hobbii, if you're watching this and we want to fix that situation, please contact me. Now, Hobbii Bingo is this free bingo game that Hobbii does live on Mondays. For me, it happens at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is usually when I'm buying groceries, and that's why this whole story is going to be quite funny. Basically, all you do to play Hobbii Bingo is you go to the Hobbii website, which I will be linking down below, and there is a app that you download onto your phone. I even have it downloaded on my Mac. So you log on when it's time to play bingo, and you can chat if you want to, but I'm just going to tell you the chat moves rather quickly, and there's really no way to go back and see what is being said, or to kind of go back even a little bit to comment on someone else's comment. That's kind of crazy, but that's just the way it is. There is, however, an automatic game system. So if you wanted to get your game started and sit there and knit, you can. You can clean. You can actually get the game started, turn the volume down, and be sitting in class or at work, and no one will know, and you still can win yarn. I actually walk around Walmart and my other grocery stores I have to do on Monday with my phone in my pocket and my earbuds in, and I just listen as I buy groceries with a chance dreaming to win yarn. And this time it actually paid off. I have been playing Hobbii Bingo since around August, and I have bought from Hobbii several times, and even being here in the USA, never had an issue with their shipping, except for sometimes I get torn packages, and that's actually because of USPS, which is a whole nother thing. This time, I actually won Hobbii. Now, if you do want to see my other Hobbii content on this channel, you can click right here, and this is a unbagging playlist, and there are 4 or 5 Hobbii unbagging videos there for your viewing enjoyment. I won Hobbii Bingo. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm buying groceries, and it was one of those crazy Mondays at the store where everybody is out buying groceries. And there was this little bitty old lady, I didn't even get her name, but she was adorables, and she was like, "Ma'am, can you please grab me that coffee?" Because I am slightly ginormous and almost 6 feet tall. And I'm like, "Sure, let me grab that for you." So as I'm grabbing it, we're talking about coffee because I love coffee. And I'm listening in my AirPods of the Hobbii Bingo, and I hear them say we have a winner. And then I hear them say Yarnie Kim D, which is my name on the app. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. I don't think any other body else has a Yarnie Kim D name on the app, because they can't, because it's only me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I won. And this little lady standing in front of me, and I said it rather loudly because I was slightly excited. And then she was just looking at me in horror, like, what is wrong with this person? And I'm like, no, I'm listening to this app and I won some yarn. And she's like, well, what kind of yarn did you want? And I'm like, I have no idea. So I had to come home and I had to hop on the Facebook group for Hobbii and make a post and ask, because I had no idea. I was then informed that they do send you an email that tells you what you win, but I hadn't gotten it yet, and I wanted to know. But thankfully, several people were like, hey, this is what you won, and I got to find out. But I didn't get to see them show this yarn actual live. And for me, looking at what they have on their website and seeing someone actually show it, and see the actual colors, and the size reference to their hand, and hear their descriptive details is a lot different and makes it even more exciting. So that is what I'm hoping to provide to you. So we're going to be unbagging the Hobbii, and we are going to be unbagging this Hobbii. Now this Hobbii is actually a Hobbii purchase. This happened on a Tuesday live shopping event. So on Mondays they have their Hobbii Bingo, which is completely free to play, and they give away 6 different prize sets of yarn. And then on Tuesdays they have Hobbii live selling on Facebook, And I can't even tell you the really exact time that happens, because usually I typically miss it because of homeschool. It just so happened that this Monday I actually caught the live selling event, and I was tempted because it was yarn that I had never used of theirs, and I keep hearing people talk about it, and so I wanted to try it. And I have been saving up all my Hobbii points, because each time you order, even if you play the Hobbii Bingo, you earn points. Those points you can actually use to shop from their Hobbii Points store, and you can actually get free things like yarn, scissors, pins to put on your bags, I mean, all kind of stuff. And I had wanted to order some of their free yarn, so I took advantage. So first we're going to start off with the Hobbii Bingo winnings, because again, it's possible to actually win. I know there's like this big controversy that no one actually can ever win, and the odds are slim, but it can happen. Speaking of Hobbii winnings, actually Samantha from Memphis Makes also won last October, and I'm going to go ahead and link her video down below so you can see what she won. But it's pretty cool that people are actually winning, and you can actually see what they're getting and how this process works, and know that it is possible to win if you continue to play the Hobbii Bingo. The way the Hobbii Bingo works, there's 2 games. And the first game has 3 possible chances to win, and the second game has 3 possible chances to win. So the first prize is usually kind of smaller, then there's the medium prize, and then the third prize is the big enchilada. The first prize you have to have 1 row across, the second prize you have to have 3 rows across, and for the main third prize you have to fill up your whole board. And again, it's all automated, so there's really nothing you have to do. It's crazy not to play and have a chance to win yarn, right? I mean, they do actually send you a order confirmation through the Hobbii website, and it shows up on your orders like a past order, so it's easy to find out what you got. They also include a shipping detail list, but if you've ever ordered from Hobbii, you know they really don't provide that much information on their order detail list, so it's best to kind of look and see from your actual order page. During this Hobbii Bingo, what I actually won was 2 colors, each of 3 different Amigo chunky yarns, and then I won 2 Sultan Deluxe shines. Now the colors in this giveaway were already predetermined. I know in the past sometimes they let you kind of choose a color, but this time I guess they were cleaning out inventory, which is fine. I'm just grateful for free yarn. Not picky. So the first one I see on top of my bag is this Amigo Chunky, and this is 100% acrylic, and this colorway is called Plum. It is a little bit more purple than my camera is showing up, but it is super soft. I wasn't expecting it to be this soft. They are discontinuing this yarn, meaning left on their website. It actually came in a lot of colors, and kind of sad that I'm just now seeing it. There used to be a Vanish Choice color line that was the same kind of old dyed blue jeans look, and that's what it really reminds me of. And I always liked that because it just had this really pretty print when it worked up in knitting and crochet. But this is a number 5 bulky weight yarn. It is 100 grams and 109 yards. Recommended needle and hook size is a 10.5 US, which is a 7 millimeter. This is color number 12. It's very, very pretty. So I won 2 of those. I won 2 of it in the yellow, which this color is called Sunflower. I really, really like the yellow. I love this line. I hate that. There we go. I love that it's kind of like a watercolor, and that's what I read was their intentions for the colors to be like this, kind of like a watercolor painting. I really wish I had more of the colors because they're really pretty. And then I got 2 of the old gold, and we know how much I love mustard, and that's kind of what this is. So these are the 3 colors that I got of that. I don't know what I'm going to use these for. I would like to have gotten more of the colors and then use them like in a blanket, because again, it is super, super soft. But they are discontinuing it. A close replica or substitution would be the Chunky, Amigo Chunky. There is this really fun pattern that I have in one of my Amigori books, and it is this big piñata. I actually talked about it and showed it in my Amigori book review, which you can see right here if you haven't seen that already. And I may actually order that more of the Chunky and the solid and use that for this and have that hanging in my yarn barn, because it's adorable. So I don't know. We shall see. But super, super happy to win that. I did find my Hobbii candy that was in there, because my last order didn't have any. So then I won 2 of the Sultan Deluxe Shine cakes. Here they are. You see that sparkle? Sultan Deluxe Shine is from the Cotton Kings line. It is 250 grams of yarn, and it is 1,093 yards. It is made up as 96% cotton, 4% polyester, and it is a sport weight yarn. So this is the color Baltic Amber. This is so me. This is so me. Like, I know the bright light is like making me look pale and tired, because I am. Just so you can see that sparkle. It is so pretty. They do have the easy pull tabs, and this is a really soft cotton. You would think that that thread of sparkle would kind of be tactile and you could feel it, but it's not really noticeable. The other color I won is this, which I think is awesome, because I feel like I kind of got like a fall color and I got like a spring summer color, which makes me very happy. So that is what I won from the Hobbii Bingo. 2 cakes of cotton shine and 6 of the Amigo Chunky. Pretty awesome winnings. So the way their shopping event works is every Tuesday they select certain items that are going to have a deeper discount than what is on the site. If you watch the live shopping event, you get the deeper discount, plus they usually give you an additional 5% off or so to apply to that. It only lasts for an X amount of time, and then the codes are no longer valid. So it's kind of beneficial, to kind of see what they're going to have each week. It's one of those things you can go ahead and get it started, like Hobbii Bingo, and you really don't have to participate. However, on the Tuesday event, to be able to win a prize, you've kind of got to participate, because the prize is drawn by the chat. So if you're not active in the chat, then it's not going to pick you up, and you're not going to probably get eligible to win a prize. So that is something to consider. The week that I watched the shopping event, they had actually had Cookie on sale, and I think it was like 50-something% off, plus the additional savings, which means I got Cookie for $13 a piece. And I've always wanted to try Cookie, because everyone talks about how soft Cookie is. And Cookie's another one of those kind of cake yarns, and so I ordered some. Was because I have this project that I've been wanting to make, but I've been trying to find the perfect yarn for it, and I think this is going to be it. But this is Cookie Meadow. This is color number 46209. And it feels like yarn that's been washed and softened. Like it's super, super soft. A worsted weight yarn. It is 200 grams and it has 656 yards. The recommended needle size is a US 8 and the recommended hook size is a 7 to 8. This color I thought was just really pretty and springish. And the pattern that I want to use this for uses 2 different colors, and it's kind of like a granny stitch kind of cowl. And that is why I ordered this one. So this is meadows and this is flowers. And I think that they are going to be really, really pretty, and it's going to be a really pretty spring project. So this is actual flowery, not flowers. I said that wrong, which unfortunately it is sold out right now. They also had some Manaya on sale, and I never used Manaya, and so I wanted to get some of that and try as well. And Manaya is also kind of like a cake yarn. Manaya is a wool blend. So this is a 65% superwash wool and 35% acrylic. And the reason I got this, because this is a little bit more than what I wanted to pay. It is 200 grams, 558 yards of wool, and it is a worsted weight yarn. Which, if you were to buy indie dyed or kettle dyed worsted weight, you usually get 200 yards. So even that is $24 a piece, roughly on the low end. So if you had to get two of those, which is still less yardage than this, you're looking at 40 something yards, which puts you over the $31. So I was curious, for $31, is it a great bang for my buck? And so I thought I would try it. It also has a halo, kind of like Cookie. Cookie is definitely softer, but it's very pretty. I love the colors in this one. This one is Green Mint number 5, and it has navy, purple, and forest in it. But it does have superwash wool. I do see a knot right there on the end, which doesn't make me extremely happy, but it is what it is. Knots are going to happen in commercial yarns. There's an industry standard, as much as I hate it, where I think you're allowed up to 3 knots per 100 grams. And they do that because it helps keep the cost down for the consumer. If they were to make it all knot free, we would be paying more money for our commercial grade yarns. It's one of those reasons where buying from a indie dyer, small business, you may be paying for a little bit more for the yarn, but you also are probably not going to have a knot issue. So there's always a bittersweet thing to each one. So this is Manaya. And then I ordered, because they had some Horizon. This whole order was nothing but new to me stuff. And Horizon, I had want to try because I always hear that people talk about it. And the color that I saw, for whatever reason, was just so happy to me. And that is this color number 19, Desert. Now, I've actually seen this little cute sweater made out of this on Ravelry, and it was pretty adorable. This is a DK weight yarn. It is 100% acrylic. It's 200 grams, and it is 601 yards. But I thought it was super, super pretty. It is an acrylic yarn, but it is a very, very soft acrylic, and it's anti-pilling, which is probably why it makes great sweaters and why people rant and rave about it so much. So this is Horizon Desert color number 19. I did get my Hobbii candy this time, so that's 2 Hobbii candies, which makes me happy. Now for the things that I got for free. I did have enough points where I was able to get 2 of the Morning Salutations, which is a vegan yarn, for free. And I got these 2 because, again, I think they'll be great in a project together, which is what I tend to use them for. So this is Kermit Morning Salutation. It is a light worsted DK. And it is 50 gram balls, 120 yards. It is 51% lyocell and 49% cotton. The color I got is Brass, which is color 12, and this is color 10, Aquamarine. I always have been a big fan of like yellow, greens, and teals, and they just go so well together. So well. I do not know what this is going to be yet, because I kind of want to do a swatch and see how that cotton is going to act. Cotton does have a tendency to grow, so I need to be something mindful of that. So with this order, I got the 2 cookies, the Manaya, and these 2 free yarns, and the Horizon. And if you want to see what I have going on next, be sure to click this video right here, and I'll see you there.